Okay, hopefully that fixed the problem, because there was no mic for a minute. Which is my luck. Take a break, come back. Shit's not working. Welcome to my life. Alright. Sounds like she's working now. So, like I was saying when I realized my mic wasn't working, it's been a little over a week since the last stream, for good reason. I don't want to say away, because I wasn't away, but I wasn't able to do much. So, yeah. Alright. Did I see the new Zodiac? Did you see the new Shattered Teeth video? The prelude or whatever they called it for the tag team special they're doing. I did not watch it yet. Actually, I've had an interesting week, Dream. I've had an interesting week. So, yeah, I will be watching it very shortly. I know they're going after lewdness for that, right? I just don't know when they're gonna air that. Like, that's what's confusing to me, because right now they're doing Umbra, right? So when are they gonna air those two live streams? There's no way they're gonna like compete with themselves. At least I don't think they would compete with themselves.
I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
I know what you mean. Everyone is so unhappy.
Oh. Well, I meant more than molten rock and plunging chasms, but yes, the folk leave something to be
We need
desired
to
as
grab this slag over
Company
here.
excluded, of course.
well.
I'm sure you have more information on it about it than I do, Dream. That's for sure. Because I haven't seen it yet, and I should watch it. Perfect. Give me the ore.
That might be worth it.
What's inside this little box? Ooh, more stuff. Stokers.
The architects who built this must have been remarkable. Pity their vision didn't stand the test of time.
There's no other slag down here,
All
right?
is not lost. I mean, just look at this place.
You've quite the knack for finding the bright side of things, haven't you?
Hope
Yeah,
keeps going.
it's been a bit more than a week. Well, I have, because I've not been recovering from a good hiding. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch. I'll watch it right after the stream, actually, and then I'll respond to you on the most recent video I made, and we'll talk about it there, I guess. But yeah, so I guess we should, talk about that. You're the only one here, but I guess that's fine. Had a rough weekend. Had my second ever fight, and got my, as you put it, a good hiding. Got my ass beat. That being said, I'm not as experienced as the other guy. In other news, the Switch 2 came today. Oh, that's good. Oh, your Switch 2 came today. That's good. Yeah, so this was my second ever fight that I did last weekend, the 14th. And yeah, it did not go well. My opponent is, according to himself, someone who has been training for 20 years and fighting for just as long. He's been fighting for a long time. I'm 26. He's been training almost as long as I've been alive. So I got my ass kicked. Didn't get knocked out or anything like that. Just got battered around for 3 rounds, which was fun. So, I mean, it's better than getting knocked out. I know people who've gotten knocked out, and that's not a fun situation to have. But, you know, got punched a lot. Just figured I'd give that a mild update. It's not about winning, guys. gotta learn sometimes, and that definitely has taught me a bit about myself and how I need to make a few changes in my personal life to not fight people like that, because I have to fight at heavyweight for I am because I am a heavyweight. I stepped on the scale this morning, 250. God fucking damn it. I always forget. This one surprises you. Heat metal. That's not good at all. Lost my train of thought with that. Oh, right, I was talking about heavyweight. But yeah, I'm gonna make some lifestyle changes and not be heavyweight anymore. That's basically it. I need to not have that happen. It's not a fun time. Cause I'm like 5'7" at my best height wise. Where's the axe? Did she drop the axe? Just nothing's equipped right now. That's not great. You know what? I think I can make something be equipped here. Returning pike. Karlach needs a 10. Okay, we're gonna give her War God's Blessing to hit. Now she has a weapon she can use to attack people with. What's up, demon? Cloud Magic Surge. Can you jump into my game? No. we've been going steady with this one for a while, and lost concentration on E-metal. That's huge. We're just gonna stick with it being me. Sorry. Kaboom. Oh, damn. A few too many just showed up. Yeah, sorry, demon. We have to get into the one shot because they talk about what happened immediately after C3. Hello, demon. I didn't know that you could do that. Oh, like join the game. Yeah, you can. I think anyone could theoretically join the game. What are we doing here? Do I feel like healing words necessary or a spiritual weapon? Spiritual weapon's probably going to be better to distract you guys. And then she can just cure her wounds herself because she's hurting.
Take you.
Thunderwave could clear, yeah. He's just not in the right spot. I was able to get like 4 of them with that, so. And Mulligan can do it too, so it'll be alright. That's not gonna do anything. Thunderwave. Not really a good spot to get rid of too many of them without hitting a bunch of us. So Gale might be the better option for this. Alright. In that case, let's see what we got here. Big enough radius to hit both? It is. It didn't hit the other guy. Well, that's unfortunate. Healing words. Give yourself some healing for now. Alright. Also, Dream, I didn't answer your previous. What build are we running? I'm just a druid. We're just doing some regular stuff right now. Just playing as a druid at the moment. There's a chance that we could switch things up at some point though, because maybe at some point, because there are 2 other druids, So maybe like doing something different from those two or whatever. But we probably just won't use them.
Incoming.
Don't you dare slip, Karlak. There you go. And Dream, it wasn't a tournament that I was in. It was just a single fight. It was just a one exhibition match, and I got my ass beat. Which is, like I said earlier, 100% fine. It's okay. Don't always have to win.
The dice roll in my favor.
Any of them hurt at all yet? No. Okay. In that case, I'd rather just hit one of them with something and start doing some extra damage. Alright. Has the spiritual weapon even gone yet? Like, that's... We're just gonna hold on to some spells. No need to do it right now. Damn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Shillelagh. We're gonna hold on to whatever we can. I don't know if there's another fight in this area. They rolled a 30. I don't think there's another fight. Ah, fuck. There you go. Good shit, Karlak. Alright, anyway, so Dream, like I was saying, oh, have a good day, Dreamin', or Demon, didn't realize you were heading out. It wasn't a tournament, it was just a single fight. On top of that, okay, I've been nice to you because you've been recovering like a poor homeless woman, but Zodiac, I have beef. What kind of beef do you have, Dream? What kind of beef? Oh, I think I know what you're gonna talk about. Certain video I just made. Attack the thing. Said you want to do attack the thing, attack the thing. Bam. Oh, upshot it. Alright. So now we can make 2 things in the Grim Forge. Anything these Metfit have? Heart-shaped rock. Interesting. Did I leave the... Because there's armor that we can pick up. Somewhere. Like, you can, like, make a thing out of it. I just don't remember exactly where it is. Hang on, let me check. We've got the scale mail medium mold and the scimitar mold. Oh, what's this? These splint mold heavy. So these are our options. I think there's something else. I don't even know, like, can I use a scimitar as this character? Alright. Pretty sure that was supposed to go to Astarion. You can't keep the ballroom spy mission, the motherfucking Death Wish run, and not the heist off. I can understand the basement orgy scene going. I can let the best part of C3. Oh, I can't let the best part of C3, early C3 out. You monster. Yes, I can. I feel like I explained myself decently well on that. I said that to Shadowheart, didn't I? No, okay, good. Yeah, I just personally think that it's not necessary. Or at least not as necessary as other parts. That's it. Can't let you cut the best part of early C3, you monster. Yeah. Listen, I understand the. We're gonna give that a shout out to Carla because that's funny as hell to me. Giving her, bam, a ring that can cast spells. Just an extra little bit of oomph.
Looking ahead.
I know there was gonna be some things I was talking about that would give contention. Like there was a couple people talking about the Luke thing. And I was like, I don't know if keeping that's a great idea. But I definitely feel strong about not keeping that. And the reason is, not because I don't think it's like a great bit throughout the entire thing. It just doesn't play into the overall narrative as much as other moments do. So I just don't feel as if it's as necessary for like the game itself. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's as necessary for a for an animated series to be in compared to other moments that are super important for that whole scenario. Because there are extremely important moments for that game that need to be there versus the ones that don't. Right? Because like Eos was the city where the orgy thing happened. And where Ashton got separated. That doesn't need to happen at all anymore. Like the separation thing doesn't need to happen. The orgy thing doesn't need to happen. And like I said, the Heartmore kind of felt like going out of their way. Honestly, I feel like you could just have the information they learn about the Heartmore in Jushar. I feel like you could just straight up cut the Heartmore. Personally. Like, you could just have that character they go meet be in Jushar at some sort of other, like, higher learning location. Instead of him being a mandatory part of going somewhere else. Because going out of the way like that just to go back to the exact same city kind of slows things down and was part of like what a lot of people were complaining about. Okay, I think the only thing we have really to do is to fight Grim. So we're gonna go to camp. You have some explaining to do and some apologies to make on several things, but this is just where we will definitely come to blows. Oh, I'm sorry. Who has the best, like, crossbow?
Yes.
Need you in the party.
Obviously I would, but you have so
Take Karlak's place. Do we need to rest up? I'm gonna say no. We barely used any of our resources. So I feel like we're pretty good as far as that goes. Alright, well, here comes one of the defining moments of this game. The question is, can I remember where to place my character for the atomic death drop?
This must be the forge. What feat of engineering it is.
Damn. Please tell me you can reach. What is he using? Crossbow. Do we have a longbow somewhere? Because I feel like we're going to need a longbow. And I think there's a longbow on one of these characters. Is the current series that CR is running right now going to be their campaign 4 playthrough, or are they not sure? I don't believe so. This is only a mini. No, so we don't know what campaign 4 looks like quite yet, Logan. Whether it's going to be Daggerheart, which it's likely going to be Daggerheart now, or whether it's going to be D&D. I like I said, I firmly believe it's going to be Daggerheart now for sure. But Age of Umbra is definitely not going to be the setting. Age of Umbra is not something that I think could last super long as part of the like the main campaign. But Age of Umbra is a 8-episode miniseries they're doing, and after that, we will see what's happening with campaign 4, which means we won't see anything for campaign 4 till around August. Some people are even saying like maybe even September would likely be a more likely timeline as to when we see something for campaign 4. So, yeah. That's where we're currently at with campaign 4 information, or the lack thereof. Alright, we have a bow. The heist off is one of the things that bridge early fun C3 to the darker portion of the story. Imogen's dark side coming out makes you worried, and when it happens in a less comedic context, more to say. Oh, he's still typing out, because that would have been a lot of typing. Sorry if I'm still talking with mush mouth. Someone said that to me the other day, but that's what happens when you get punched in the jaw over and over again. Oh, come on. Okay. Pissing me off here, Starion.
Ready and willing.
God damn it. It's been so long that I'm forgetting how to move characters around and shit. Boing. Boing.
On my honor. No one stopped me yet.
Is it not going down? Is it because there's nothing in it? That might be why. Ow. Whack my fucking hand off the goddamn mic again. Is this a good game to check out? Yes. I think it's a great game. Especially if you love D&D, this is a great game. We definitely want to give somebody this heavy armor. The heavy armor is great. And honestly, I think my character can wear medium armor. So frankly, I might as well just take the medium armor for myself as well. Insert. Can I insert this? Do slag. Slag wasn't enough. I have to put in the ore. Alrighty. Now the three of us get the fuck away from here.
I wonder what the next move is.
That fucking... Kinda wanna put her down here. Alright.
Yes.
Why is this only too far to hit? Kaboom. Okay, good. We do have minor illusion. So just in case this plan doesn't go well, we can do the minor illusion strat. But I prefer the owlbear off the top rope. Wait.
Excellent choice.
We need a Starion. To shoot that. Alrighty. Here comes Grim. Gianna Huxham is also a member of the Ruby Vanguard. She's how Ludinus gets his shipments from Aor to Basilisk. It's the Hexam crates that have the Cerberus assembly symbol leading to Ludo's name drop. Yeah, but that doesn't... You can still do that part of it without the...
My magic.
Oh god, we're in combat now. You can still do that part without having her being like, or without them doing that heist. I see what you're saying, and it makes a lot of sense what you're saying. I just don't think it's as necessary as you might think. Okay. And his turn, and her turn. Walk over there. Maybe spiritual weapon will be a better choice. There we go. That should waste his movement. And he'll be stuck there. You jackass.
I speak, they burn.
Okay. We shall Misty Step. Over here. Let's see if this puts him in a much better location for this. It does. Beautiful. She's integral to how we logically conclude his involvement. Also, I donated 20 years to kick your ass. Oh, buddy. You're fucking asking for it now.
My faith will protect me.
Stay there, you jackass.
Unleash me.
Ready.
Dance macabre. Oh, I can't even catch my breath.
Stop moving, you fucker. This play is never going to work out the way I want it to play out.
Death is but a word away.
Can I reach? It was reaching 2 seconds ago. Do it then right here, right now. If you can logically get them from nothing to lewdness without the Heartmore Fine. I don't think it's impossible. I think we can still see, like, that's not even where they see her stuff initially. They see her stuff in Basilisk. Like, they see, like, so it's in Ashton's backstory, right? Where Ashton breaks into the place, sees the Cerberus assembly thing, and then from there ends up getting pushed out a window by Gianna Huxham. God damn, his reach is huge now. That's so fucking annoying. See a spiritual weapon can do it.
Go for the throat. Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, there you go, you bugger. Beautiful, that's what we wanted. Holy fuck, that took way too long to figure out. Kaboom, bitch. So now he's in a bad spot. Crushing flight. Yeah! He's immune? Was that what just happened? Did I fuck something up here? I think I messed that up because I'm stupid.
Another fight. Let's go.
I've missed this. A rough tempest I will raise.
You're supposed to be prone for a turn, jackass. Hang on.
Survival
I
is
need
all
to
that matters.
here. Get him. Why is he not superheated?
Got to concentrate.
The lava's on and everything. Deep shit.
Won't last much longer.
I'll let you get rid of Kaimal. I formally challenge you to do it. Well, I'm saying, like, what does this do? When struck, reverberates, doubling its movement, granting it 10 temporary hit points. Losing its temporary hit points triggers a shockwave that knocks back 13 feet. It's immune to everything. I thought I did the thing to get rid of his immunity to everything. Like, he's literally been hammered into the ground multiple times now with the heat on. Is he superheated now? Don't touch.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Okay. I highly doubt he can reach. And moving through lava's not the move yet. Sergeant, I'll answer you in a minute. I gotta figure this out. Otherwise, I'm likely to die. Okay. I have an idea, though.
Need to act fast.
Okay. Now he's in the middle of the fucking thing. Should work this time. Because he's fucking superheated. Why is Gale not able to do anything? Oh, I have to jump to... My bad. I guess we can just ram him, yeah. Okay. Please work. There we go. 100 and something damage to the Grim, which is what we needed. He's no longer superheated, which is no good.
Let's have some courage.
But we hit him with a fireball.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Could I heat metal on him? He's immune to fire damage right now. Alright, well.
Lance board is set.
Maybe we just slam him into the ground again. I challenge you. C3 Jushar to Bastarus without the Heartmore. Well, they put the ring on Armand Treshy and they follow him there. I've done it. Superheat. Needs to overheat. Just gonna keep bludgeoning him into the ground.
Tale for the ages.
Sometimes it can reach, sometimes it can't. I don't know why.
I'm ready.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I think what I might have to do is end concentration on this spell. We can just reapply it, see what happens. Superheat, you jackass. I would appreciate it if you superheated. I forget exactly how it works, which is why I'm frustrated with this shit. I think I need to end my concentration on this.
No choice but to keep going.
End concentration.
Can't give up.
He literally can't do anything at the moment.
Sword.
So crying slightly because that made sense. Hoorah. I did it. How dare you slam the cat? Okay, is he superheated now? He is superheated. That is what we needed him to do. Superheat.
Creator. Destroyer.
So what's the deal with Kalyana again? Well,
Sometimes the
if you listen to me, nothing. I personally feel as if the character doesn't do all that much. But she is a draconic bloodline sorcerer, and in her lore, or at least according to what I remember, she is getting hunted by people looking for people similar to her.
cut and run.
Flaming sphere gets hit. We're okay with that happening, because now we get to slam. Now this is problematic. I guess we can finally use some of our time to kill some things down there.
I'm ready. Where do I go from here? No time for mercy.
Let me recite their demise.
That one's almost dead. We'll do that now. Seismic wrath. Oh, he's superheated. That's what we needed out of him. He needed to be superheated, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I personally just don't feel like Kalyana does much for the story, so she's not necessary. I saw a lot of people saying that she gives Caleb a wand, but there's been so many instances where they just didn't give a character what like the item that they got during the show. So like it's not that big of a deal not to give Caleb that wand, in my opinion. That's just me. Wasn't Tiamat involved with them helping her lead to Bowl Gate? Maybe, but I think they're probably gonna try to avoid anything like Bowl Gate again, if we're being totally real. Die, sucker. Hey, yo, you can fly all the way up here, you little shitter? I'd rather you just drop your shit. But I think stuff like that is so minuscule for the story that it doesn't even matter, right? Like Bowl Gate. Like a lot of people have no idea what you're talking about when you say Bowl Gate. Well, that sucks. Ah. Oh, he's gonna kill them. That's all. That's honestly perfect for now because we need to get rid of these fuckers because they're kind of annoying. How many potions do we have? Potions of healing. Just the one.
Take you.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Thing's almost dead. I guess we'll just shoot it.
Time to push my luck again.
Shillelagh. Fuck off. Alright. Perfect. So we can go back to the problem at hand. You little fucker, you wasted that. Perfect. That's actually like exactly what we need. Stop moving. How come he's moving so far? What the fuck was that? He moved so far.
What should I do?
God damn.
Let's spill some blood.
Okay.
So much for peace.
Gone with the weeds.
So then we will do one of these. Put it there again. How close is he to death? I feel like we can kill him. I feel like we got this right here.
Let's end this.
If this isn't the end, it's close to 140 damage. Get fucked. 44 HP. How dare you?
Take two.
I won't give in.
I do want to hit him with Ray of Frost to slow him down. Then we can hit Gale with another Cure Wounds. I commented it, but I think you'll change your mind on Dusk/You because they will definitely expand on everything the Fae are doing and what the secret of Fern's birth is when that gets revealed. I agree, actually. I do think that if they're just going to leave it the way it was, where she did nothing, then I'd be like, oh, just get rid of the character. But if they expand onto her and, like, do more with Dusk and You, I think it would be more worthwhile having her around, for sure. Come on, Grim, you little fucker. He's not superheated yet, is he? He's not. He needs to spend another turn out and about getting superheated. Actually, here's what's gonna happen, because my character is sick of burning to death. Cancel on the turn.
Victory is assured.
And now, Gale. I don't know why this game's being so touchy. There we go. He is superheated. Don't you dare move. Okay, it says it can't reach there, but then reaches there.
Let's turn
What
someone
if?
inside out.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Ha! That's what you get, sucker. You just lost. Finally, holy crap. In regards to the Shattered Teeth one-shot, it will be live on Twitch, and then we will have to wait months for the VOD. I don't even think it's going to be live on Twitch. If I'm being 100% real with you, I think it's more likely that we don't get it for a while. Because I don't think the Chicago live show is live, was it? Phew. That took forever. Nice helmet. The splint armor. And there we go. We have now completed the Adamantite Forge, or however the fuck you pronounce it.
Wits and blades.
And Shadowheart is now geared up. Let's go.
No one back home will
Okay.
ever believe this. Seems to be stuck.
All right, we need to eject the thing. Thanks, Mold. You did a good job. I think your guess is almost there. I think you're correct in the sense that we'll have to wait a while for these to come out, which will be good because it means I don't have to worry about like doing 2 recaps in a week or some nonsense like that. Although it would mean that I would just have videos ready to go and I wouldn't have to think too hard about what I'm making. All right. You saw the Chicago one on Twitch? Oh, shit. I don't know. It really comes down to how they want to do it, I guess, realistically. If they want to have... Because these are going to be D&D games, right? So they're going to have a Daggerheart game be overshadowed by a D&D game? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. Especially with the big news they just dropped on us with their new hires. Which, to me, spells like the end of their relationship with Wizards of the Coast. Like, that's just what that felt like when that happened. Like, that felt like the dagger in the back of Wizards of the Coast and D&D and Critical Role. But who knows? I could be wrong. Hopefully I am. But that felt like it was no longer like shots over the bow. They were like, we're done with warning shots. We're just going to shoot you in the face. That's what that whole situation felt like. Okay. Beautiful. What do you guys think? Don't I look awesome? And all my spells can still be cast, which is dope. Beautiful. You gotta love it. Alright, well, we're done with the Underdark with that one being done. Well, that's not true. Technically, we still have this little amulet thing that we can deal with. He needs to fast travel to us because I forgot we separated. Okay. Gale still has like all of his spells.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
So, I guess I didn't really need to fast travel. I don't know why I did that. If we're gonna deal with this thing, how much spell slots does everyone have? He doesn't need to worry about it. She is almost out. Gale is fine.
But now,
Where's my character?
Let's get going.
I'm almost out. Do we want to tango with the Rango down here? Or do we want to give it time? Also, they mentioned people having to wait for the VOD, implying that Twitch will have a one-time live stream like Chicago. But what about Beacon? I guess that means they'll have to wait for that as well. I just feel it feels weird, like they would like compete with themselves. Like that's why I'm so confused by all this shit.
The lava's erupting. Better watch my step.
Okay. Could we theoretically just have someone turn invisible and not worry about this shit? Not worry about this fight at all. Like, can he turn invisible? Becomes invisible. Okay. We're not going to worry about that for now. We have bigger fish to fry. Specifically, at Joaquin's Rest. I have no idea who they hired, who they are. Why do you think CR is giving Wizards the boot? Well, because they just hired Jeremy Crawford and Chris Perkins, two of the lead designers for 5e of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't want to say they poached them, but they effectively poached them. And now they're a part of Darrington Press. And they're going to be like lead creatives on Darrington Press. So they took two of the most successful people from D&D. You know when people like talk about sage advice when it comes to D&D? That's Jeremy Crawford. They just took sage advice from D&D. Just saying. And Chris Perkins is Spurt. He played Spurt, like the guest character who showed up during Campaign 2. So they grabbed two very, very big people in the tabletop role-playing world. And what's crazy is I actually read recently that Wizards of the Coast is actually letting some people go. Like they actually like laid off a couple of people. So we're kind of in this weird spot where also the fact that they released a prologue to a live show on YouTube tells me the Twitch stream is close. Yeah, that's true. I just think it's weird though. Like, are they? And their weekly update didn't say anything about a live stream. So I have no idea. If it's something that happens on Monday or something, that would be one thing. Who knows? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, and I'm gonna have to really play what video I make next week by year or by ear. But yeah. Okay. I guess we need to switch out Starion for Lae'zel here because we're in her territory. But also it might just be a smart move to... Why am I talking to him?
Something?
Whatever. Lae'zel.
Speak.
Ask Lae'zel about the disc from the Underdark. We can do that.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Who is Orpheus?
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the prologue, I guess, for that video. You'll bear it just fine. Tell me what it is.
Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
Orpheus, the guy who got jilted by a dead girl? I don't know what you mean by that. The story reeks of propaganda and attempt to foment? Is that a word? I guess it is. Discontent.
And so it is. A fabrication. A clever one, too, to masquerade as an ancient history. How many such stories could there be? And how many minds have been warped by them?
Alright, well, come on.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Good.
And I think it might be best to rest up because I'm out of fucking spells. Karlach wants to talk.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed.
What'll happen if he can't tune you up in time?
Well, I imagine it's lights out, Big K. And then it'll be just you, your parasite, and the wild yonder. I'm sure you'd manage. But this old girl's got a few things to do before it comes to that.
That it? No one else wishes to talk? Okay. We will auto select. Bang. Alright, Dream. We're getting pretty close to where things went horribly wrong last time. I don't know if we're going to get to the exact same point within this session, but we're close. We're definitely close.
Wait.
Hello, Trent.
These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once.
Come on, let's go to the creche.
Very well. You may lead. But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Someone doesn't know Greek mythology or has seen Hades Town. I have not seen Hades Town. I have no idea what the hell that is. And I know a decent bit of Greek mythology. There's things we can kill there. How far are we from leveling up? There's a lot of stuff to fight in the temple. Do we do this fight? This fight with the gas can be pretty fucking deadly if I remember. You know what? We've got spike growth. I'm not well and Zodiac made me cry earlier. What? What did I do? Oh wait, talking about things that don't need to be in the Campaign 3 animated series.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
That was not what I wanted. I wanted to be able to enter fucking... Oh, Jesus. She needs to really get a weapon in her hand. What do you like to see? Where is this? Why are we just in total darkness? What happened here?
Can't give up. Not now.
Where do I go from here?
I just can't see anything. I'm so confused now. This is not good at all. Okay. We got it back. We got it back. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Phew. That was almost horrible.
Got to press on.
I'm gonna be way behind in chat now because of all that. That scared the fuck out of me.
I am fury. I am death.
Izzy, I need you to just move there. need to fuck off. That was the most stressful thing ever. I swear. No, he picked it up, the little shitter. And I have no idea why I went blind. That was some bull crap. Come on in, motherfucker. Enjoy the spikes.
Can't slow down.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid.
Well, so much for peace.
Man, the amount of stupid shit that I've done in this game.
No gloom, all doom.
That's what you love to see.
See what we have here.
No sword, no armor, just in case you get revived by a friend.
Swift and lethal. On the move.
I don't think it's a secret. I want you to get yourself killed again. Hey there. I forgot you had multiple attacks.
I wonder if this is
Okay.
worth the cost.
Ooh, spike growth around this guy again. Stopping his forward momentum. And then I just think it makes sense to owlbear it, don't I?
Swords meet swords. With ease.
Safety. Bang, bang. Give him one for good luck. Oh, I forgot there was one coming from behind. Smash.
Moving. I will ascend.
You know what's crazy? We haven't taken damage yet. Normally I find this fight to be relatively difficult, so I'm kind of glad that we haven't taken much damage yet. Okay, let's deal with this guy quickly. What?
Still on my feet.
$60 damage. Holy crap. Or 60 HP. That's crazy.
Have to keep going.
I'm gonna have so much friggin' stuff to catch up on
Swift and
in the chat. Okay. Let's just guarantee some damage in. Get rid of him. Do a bit more damage to him.
Can't stay idle.
God damn. There you go. Alright. That went well. Oh, Shaft is here too. I'm sorry. I completely missed that you were in here because I was a little busy. Alright. That was a success. What was the last thing that I saw? It's fine. I hope you get TVK'd again because you would cut the mansion heist. Okay. Shaft is here. Nice to see you, Shaft. Or not Shaft. Why do I keep saying that? Staff? Staffed? You're getting better at the game? Oi, oi. I'll take the compliment, but I don't think I've ever been bad at the game, per se. Oh, Trent CR has a new video, by the way. Trent, we've discussed this Dark Urge, remember? Oh, right. You guys are talking about that. Yeah, this encounter's rough. It always has been, always will be. I've never been a big fan of it. Oranges.
My pack. Let's have a look.
Okay, there's not much going on here with any of these fuckers anymore. They're all dead. What's in here? Some money, some scroll, some gem. Missive to Moonrise. Ketheric Thorm, the first mention of him in the game, I think.
Seems Moonrise Towers has acquired a high value asset.
Oops. Just gotta get rid of all the heavy crap that I don't need to be carrying and send it to certain people for the purposes of selling it later. These can go to Karlach. A jug. That can go to Lae'zel. That can go to camp as far as I'm concerned. This can go to Shadowheart. Actually, what does it do? Hunter's Mark. Actually, you know what? That might be good on Lae'zel.
Indolence breeds madness.
Bam. Okay. I think we're good for now as far as being over encumbered. Dead Gith Yankee. Squirrel. I guess they were hunting. Okay. Bear. So this is one way to get into Act 2. We go down this way and do that. But we're not doing that yet. We are continuing forward. Wait, can we get Zodiac blind Trent? Because I think it's a glitch we can do. I'll look online. Trying to sabotage me? What's going on here, Dream?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Oh my god, I barely got that. Alright. Hello, Granny.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
Looks like a temple. Actually, you know what? We need to trade with her now before I mess up the conversation somehow. That can go. That can go. So much stuff can go. Like that. That. Those. Enjoy the mold. There's so many things that we have that we just don't need. That can go to somebody. I shouldn't waste that. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Okay. So what does she have on her? That's pretty good stuff. When the wearer deals cold damage, inflict 2 turns of encrusted with frost upon the targets. What gloves do I wear? I don't wear gloves, and I use frost stuff now with my frost thingy. Fuck it. What else do you got, lady? Thunderous Smite, no thanks. Lightning Bolt, no thanks. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for this whole time. When down, automatically stabilize at the start of your turn. Whenever you are healed, you restore the maximum number of hit points possible. That is a useful item, and we are taking it. And I think it's going to go on Gale, because I feel like Gale goes down a lot. Looks like a temple to me.
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Chucky.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
You would want one of the... Why would you want one of their eggs?
The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly.
I think he means Trent going down. Or, Gale going down. That's what I think he means. He's joking. Or, sorry, Dream is joking. Violence is taught and inherited. You don't need a child to know that.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help, then. To prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Fine, but I want my payment up front. We're not getting it. God damn it.
I'm afraid that's not how it works. Egg first, compensation later.
Alright. Now we go. We're not stealing that fucking egg for her, by the way. She's not getting her hands on it. No way.
This view's almost worth the walk.
I think this is one of the coolest locations in the game. If only it didn't kill me. You know, that'd be fucking awesome. Just, you know, not dying.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Drum.
Impossible.
Ah, critical success. Also, I'm surprised you and Zodiac are making BJ jokes at 6:30 in the evening while you're on the toilet. Yeah, this is yes, Trent. This is easily one of my favorite camps too.
So I hope.
It sucks that this is such a small part of the game and easily skipped. Like the game basically tells you, go through the Underdark. So you can skip this pretty well easy if you don't think about doing everything your first time through. Which sucks. Alright. A healing potion. Ooh. There are a few things up the path, but I don't really think they're that worth going back and grabbing. And hey, Dream, it's like, yeah, I was about to say, it's 1:30 for us, so we're making BJ jokes pretty early in the afternoon. A blowjob joke here and there is not a bad thing. It's alright. We're all adults, I think.
Once we're inside, let me do it.
God damn it.
Just to be clear, you're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us. Is that a problem?
Okay.
More a sign of the times, I suppose.
Zodiac, also, you have now been recording and saying Zodiac goes down a lot on... Great. This is great. You know, if you play your cards right, your group of 4 can take the entire crash. Yes, I know. I know. I've done it in the past. I've just... The last time we went through here, I got fucked over. I think you broke Zodiac. No, I just didn't want to finish reading that. So I didn't, you know, anything suspicious didn't come out of my mouth.
That's enough. On
You
your
just
feet.
need to learn how to clip it. Fuck you.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Rip.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the crash on high alert.
What do you mean it's possible to save her? You can save her?
So the Gith Yankee are fond of the cultists. Could be a good thing.
I thought she was just doomed. Okay, so we have Arcane Lock this time, which is necessary. Oh, we have a fucking tadpole. Must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt to it. The spell you're concentrating will end. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. It's more difficult than it needs to be, but it can be done. That's crazy. You can charge in as an animal form before the cutscene starts. Which one of these is any good? That's a decent one if you hardly get hit. The healing one. What do these ones do? We're about to pick up a few more as well, so I kind of want to... When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved Illithid powers, it dies, and all nearby creatures take 1d4 psychic damage. So that comes from this one. I kind of like that. Charm is good too, because if you miss, you can charm them. They don't attack you. They go after an ally. I kind of want these. Like these, when an enemy within 30 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your action to inflict 1d4 psychic damage to the casters per the spell's level. Ooh. You love Call of the Week? Okay, let's go after Call of the Week, because we're going to get that soon. We're going to be able to get that soon. Okay.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Lock-picking impossible.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Will knock even work on this door? Invalid target. Fuck you.
All's well that ends.
Alright, let's go kill some kobolds.
What do you mean, too drunk? It's not possible.
It's not possible to be too drunk. Just ask Captain Jack Sparrow. It's his favorite thing to be drunk. See if we can kill his ass. I can't even do enough damage to kill him.
Keeping low.
Beautiful. And he's silenced. Good for him. Why is the rum always gone? Yeah. I love those movies. Those movies are some of my favorite movies of all time. God damn it. I thought that was an actual thing. I like that the skill tree for the tadpole is your brain. I hate how the dream visitor keeps telling you to stay away, but it's literally part of the game you have to go through. I mean, I don't know if you have to, but it's a ton of XP passed up. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Trent, what's the rum delay? We were talking about Captain Jack Sparrow. I quoted Captain Jack Sparrow saying that you can't always be too drunk, or there isn't always enough rum or something like that. Why is the rum always gone? If they make another movie and he's not in it, I'm not watching it. I don't care. He has to be in it. He has to be. So where exactly can I expect things to go drastically wrong? Maybe in this room?
Dignified position to find oneself in.
Look at all these drunkards. It'd be such a shame if they went kabooey. No. No. Stop that. I hate when this game tries to force you to move. That should do it, right? That was a good start. Very strong start. That guy is for sure dead within a turn. Oh, they are? They're 100% making another one without him? Well, Orlando Bloom just put out a tweet or something saying, time to get the band back together. And here's the thing. I fucking love those movies. That is one of my favorite rides at Disney World. Those are some of my favorite movies of all time. The reason I'm so into Pirates is because of those movies. But he's the main reason that people love those movies. So to not have him in it would be a massive mistake. And yes, I understand why they're likely not going to have him in it. I still think it's dumb. If you don't like him, that's fine. I grew up on the man. So... I'm trying to throw this to do the most coverage. Ah, damn it. Didn't reach up there like I wanted to.
I am death.
Okay. So she will go here. Whack a fool. See if she can cut this. Hell yes. They're going to ruin it when they remake it. See, with Orlando saying they're gonna bring the band back together, something tells me they're not gonna like remake anything. They're just gonna do the next one, which hopefully implies they might have come to a deal with good old Johnny, but I doubt it. This room turns to shit real quick when you start breaking stuff.
Striking distance.
Come on, suckers, to your doom. So many people. I don't think we need spike growth anymore. There's only one guy up there. And what can I do? Not much. Anyone need healing? Not by looks of it. Owlbear.
Time to strike.
There's a little shit right in front of me, right? Whack. Whack. Oh, how are you gonna miss like that? That was his entire move? That's rough, buddy. They ruined Little Mermaid and they ruined Snow White. Okay, I have a weird round table question. Do you believe Michael Jackson is innocent? Oh god, why did I read that out loud? Genuine question, but you don't have to answer. The only live action remake I don't believe was completely ruined was Beauty and the Beast. Weirdly, one of the first ones they made. They ruined a Little Mermaid reads like erotic remake. If I didn't know that was a typo. Absolutely, I believe he spoke out against those who have the most power and he got burned for it and labeled something he wasn't. Oh, jeez, we're actually talking about this. Okay, if we're actually talking about it, genuinely, I don't think that he was, you know, what they claim he is. Personally. I personally don't believe that is the truth. I think that, much like Trent said, he was somebody who was willing to speak out on things that other people weren't, and it cost him literally everything. So. Simple as that. I haven't seen the Lilo and Stitch remake, but I haven't heard good things about that either. So. Heard they ruined Lilo and Stitch. Crazy. Yeah. Same wavelength on that one. Oh man, fire in this room is just a bad combination for shit going poorly wrong for these little fuckers. Oh god, another one showed up.
Survival is all that matters.
Provokes opportunity. Oh god, you're still alive? Boom. Shakalaka. Still in the Underdark? No, we have now progressed to the Rosemary Monastery. Is that what it's called? The Rosemorn Monastery. Sorry, it's in the top corner. I can read. There we go. We've killed all the drunkards. But we are all on fire. Alright. Time to loot them all because one of them has one of the things we need. Oh, I want that. We want as much alcohol as possible. Because why is the rum always gone? We're going to keep going back and forth on that one. So many kobolds. There it is. He got screwed by his contract manager, similar to many in Hollywood. There's a recording of MJ during a concert going on about how the record company is screwing him. He made billions and got pennies. I also believe he was innocent. I just wanted to ask. Sorry if this is getting too far. I get questions in my head and have to ask them sometimes. No, we're not in the Underdark anymore. Got rich off of her. No, he's passing it. Okay, you guys are talking about that. Similar to Elvis, actually. The way that Michael Jackson got fucking screwed out of a lot of his money. Elvis did too, by the Colonel. It's actually rather interesting, looking at the history of musicians and stuff like that, and how much better contracts are for a lot of people nowadays. But the unfortunate part about it is a lot of people would argue they've lost a bunch of their like individuality with how music is made these days. And a lot of it is very much like, and you get a lot of people complaining about like this person's an industry plant or whatever the fuck, right? You hear that a lot nowadays, and I don't think you heard as much of that back then. See, why is it only sometimes where that thing allows me to hurl it properly? Like, that's so weird.
Is someone crying?
I forget which one goes where. So a hammer goes here. A greatsword goes here. I'm assuming the mace goes here. And there's one more thing that I always forget. Okay. Just to test it, because why not? Place in world. Okay, so I was wrong. So, hammer, sword. What goes here?
Dawnmaster Facade.
Oh, the sword's already on here. So then the hammer. Do we have a hammer that can go here? Weirdly, we do. What?
Action, not reaction. Standard weapons are sufficient. A welcome convenience.
And this one was an axe. I don't believe we have any axes in our inventory. But I know where it is. It's actually really close by. Does anyone believe Amber Heard here? I believe everyone in that relationship was bad for each other. And that is all I will say about that. Honestly, though, it does sound like Amber Heard is like a common denominator for bad things happening in her relationship, so, you know. Okay.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Actually, no, I'll just shoot him with fucking ice.
Nothing will stand in my way. Victory is assured.
What can we hit him with? We'll go with this.
On my honor.
I personally don't, just so you know. I think I'm gonna go soon. Oh, see you, Dream. I thought you had to use the ceremonial items, not just any type. Seems like she was the manipulator in the relationship. Have a good one, Dream. Yeah, have a good afternoon, Dream. Good night. I guess you're in England, so good night.
Victory awaits.
Dang, we are not having a good time with hitting this thing, are we? I could just throw a Shadow Heart in there and let her take damage. Oh my god, she critted with 15%? That's insane.
Moving.
She can't reach it yet, but she'll get there next turn. We'll use it, because we're going to rest after it. Alright. Well, he's dead. I'm not reading that. See you, Dream.
Something over there.
Insane way to put that. My crazy success was trying to paralyze a target, and it said 2% and it worked. I was like, wow. Sometimes you get lucky. Rowdy crowd today, Z. Yep, I agree. Something's off. Something's off. What is happening at this door? It's true, that's why I always say never tell me the odds. Very true. The game shouldn't tell you the odds. Or wait, that was another famous guy. Nice. Skeleton. I'm gonna go quickly open this door so that way we have a fast way to get back into everything. Magic mouth.
Keep them busy.
Smash. 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 Alrighty. How far are we from leveling? Oh, we're actually kind of close. That's so shitty. I actually played a Starfinder campaign where I played a character based off Han Solo. Han Solo is my favorite Star Wars character, so that's always going to be a nice move in my my idea. Okay. So what's our spell situation look like?
There is work to do.
Is that blood?
We're okay for now. I don't think there's going to be any major fights that I can think of. Yes, there's the fucking stupid ass little creatures down there. I am not fighting those right now before our next rest, because those things are annoying as all fucking hell. I am going to go do the ceremonial thing though, because I want to get everything that you can get out of that little key. Minus Conan the Barbarian. Conan's awesome. I haven't seen the Arnold movie. I should. Arnold did that, right? It was Dolph Lundgren did He-Man and Arnold did Conan, I believe. Right? Somebody's gonna be like, no, Jason Momoa did Conan. No. No, he didn't. Okay. Throw-in world. Ceremonial battle axe. Dawn Master's crest. And note for the next Dawn Master. There you go, if you guys want to read it. I've read them all like a million times.
Could it still be here somewhere?
Arnold did the best Conan ever. That movie was pretty good. I haven't seen it in a while though. Should watch it again. It's actually funny. I found myself listening to come on, Lazel. Get with the program. I found myself listening to a bunch of old epic rap battles of history videos because for fuck's sake, I miss those videos a lot from back in the day because they were so fun. And one of the lines in one of them is like, you're messing with Conan of the Savannah. It was Shaka Zulu versus Julius Caesar, which is easily one of my favorite ones they've ever done. It's just so good. But like whenever someone brings up Conan, I'm like, oh yeah, Conan used to be like one of the most badass visualizations of like what a masculine badass warrior is supposed to look like. You don't really see too many characters like him anymore, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. The Conan comics were wild too. Like I remember a buddy of mine had one. We were like 10. I was like, damn, this is insane. And a little inappropriate for a child to have. The next Starfinder campaign, we will all be playing different Keanu Reeves characters named John. Oh my god, that's so funny. Which you'd think wouldn't be a lot, but you'd be wrong. I want to see Elric. Actually, I want to see Cameron and Racist. That would be awesome. I have no idea what that is. I'm not terribly familiar with Conan, so if that's a bunch of Conan stuff that you were just listing off, I apologize, but I am no Conan expert. Okay, we will now rest up because we just want some spell slots back for fighting. Actually, what do we have here? Dragonlance twins. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with Dragonlance either, but I understand a lot of people fucking love that stuff. We have Call Lightning. I guess we shouldn't even use magic. Realistically, we should just be whacking these guys in this little room because they react to magic in a weird way. We did not a mistake. If I remember right, there's 9 to 10 different John characters that Keanu Reeves played. If you didn't play Dragonlance, you didn't have a childhood in the 80s. Well, I didn't grow up in the 80s, so I grew up in the 2000s, for I am a young lad. I don't know why I fucking went all the way down here. I shouldn't have bothered. I should have just stayed up there. I was born in 89, so I didn't technically grow up in the 80s. Yeah. You know, times were simpler back then. If there was an era I would have liked to have been a teenager in, it probably would have been the 80s. That would have been awesome. If there was an era I would have wanted to be like somebody in their mid-20s, it would have been the Roaring 20s, because that shit was sick. I love Prohibition era stuff. It's so much fun for me to read about. You child, you babe in the woods, you diaper wearing thing. You just made me feel so old. Yeah, sorry. I was spotted. Now you will have to deal with the owlbear. Okay, is there anything we can do to make this fight less sketchy? I'm gonna put that on. I get Hunter's Mark. Attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. That sounds awesome. I was spotted. That's not good. Oh good, they're surprised. I kind of like that. I like hearing when the enemies are surprised and not me.
On I go.
I can't use magic on these things, however. So unfortunately the best she can do is dash. She's gonna run up to one of these ones. Just get ready to attack them.
I don't fancy their Joneses.
Gale. Gale's kind of useless in here, isn't he? What if I make him throw like an alchemist fire or some shit like that?
Victory.
Okay, apparently he can't do anything. Or the 60s love, peace, and drigs. I know what you meant, but I'm not going to say it on stream. I feel it could be. I guess it doesn't really matter. Love, peace, and drugs. I would love to go to the original Woodstock. I want a time machine now. The issue with time machines is that you can't go anywhere that's going to be relevant. Because if you change too much, you change a lot. We can't be changing too much stuff. What do you mean not enough movement? How many can I crush then? I want to crush a few things. Yeah, crush. Get slapped. Get slapped. This will be the easiest this fight has ever gone. And now that I've said it, it's not going to turn out easy. Whack. Whack again.
The lance board is set. Onward.
Oh. Again, Gale can't really do much, so he's just going to stand there and look funny. Flash. Have either of you watched Legends of Tomorrow? Honestly, it doesn't sound super familiar to me, if I'm being totally honest with you.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I have seen I Am Legend. Does that count? Die, sucker. Surprise, fucker.
The witching hour. My turn.
I'm fury.
Glaive. Dead. And can I just like slashing attack and get 2 of them here? It does not look like it. Okay. Wow.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Wow, I can't believe I was concerned about this fight. Like, normally that's a nightmarish fight. Oh my god, we're so close. What do their tails get us? Essence of Gramishka tail. What is a Gramishka? I guess these things are, but what the fuck do they, like, I don't get it. Maybe I should use these things in a fucking D&D fight. I have a game coming up in 2 weeks that I'm DMing. I have a game tomorrow that I'm not. Scroll of Fire Shield. That sounds awesome. Alright. We have now killed a bunch of little creatures. Scroll of Animal Speaking recipe. That's awesome. What are in these fucking... Necrotic Resistance and Scroll of Dark Vision. All things that can be sold. Damn, I couldn't even hurt it. Oh, Legends of Tomorrow is that George Clooney movie, right? Or is that Tomorrowland? There's an episode where they go back to change and fix points. Oh, okay, no, must not be that George Clooney movie. If they're going back in time, I have no idea. And, well, episodes, I guess. It also kind of goes against the movie aspect of it. There's an episode where they go back to change it and change a fixed point in some part of a bar there for time travelers to watch others, because so many try to change fixed points. It reminded me of when you said many people, or how many people would time travel if they could. Yeah. Time travel is one of those things, man. It's one of those things where everyone would do it if they could, but no one would know how to do it responsibly. No, it was a TV show on the CW. Yeah, I've never. The only CW TV shows I ever watched were the Arrowverse, like superhero shows. That was it. Scroll of dark vision. All right. Oh, nice. Can I break this? I feel like I can break this. I can break this. Bam. Can I go up from here? I guess not. It's a shame. I thought I could go up. It was part of the Arrowverse. Am I losing my mind? Wait a minute. I know exactly what you're fucking talking about. Why did I forget what that show was called? It's the one with, like, the Canary sister, right? Like, it's the time travel. Fuck, I'm so stupid. How did I forget that? With Sarah Lance, right? That wasn't Laurel. Laurel was the other sister who... Yeah. That show was great. I don't know why I stopped watching it. I stopped watching all of the CW shows after a while. They all got fucking tedious. But that show was fun. Like, I always enjoyed, like, the John Constantine character when he showed up. Which, by the way, is one of the characters that, Keanu Reeves played. Just saying. It's one of his Johns. It's too high. I can't jump up there. That hurts my soul. See, now I am cheating.
Quite ready for you.
And so will Gale. Yeah, because they were going after, like, these, like, at some point in time they were, like, going after, I want to say stones, but I can't remember if they were stones or not, if they were, like, aspects of time or whatever, and one of them was death, and I'm pretty sure Elvis had the death one. Which is funny that we bring up Elvis again. How am I going to get her up here? Do we have a potion of vaulting? They got pretty political. Yeah. I don't know. I stopped watching them. You watch a show for fucking 10 years, you get bored of it after a while, right? Because all of those shows lasted way too long. Way too long. There's got to be a way for me to... Okay, we can just use a scroll and make some steps to get up here. I'm not going around in any weird ways. I'm just staying right there. There's no way she can't jump up. There we go. Perfect.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay. So now we're all up here. I wonder if we have enough spell slots to take on these fucking eagles. We probably do.
Forward.
Gith Yankee Slate.
Yankee warrior. A crash must be close.
Whoa. Oh yeah, I leveled up. The totems, that was it. You're right. The totems of time. Oh my goodness. We get polymorph. Hell yeah. I think we've now won. beautiful. We now have some great spells in our spell list. I think the part that sort of killed that show for me was the amount of, like, cast changes that would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would change the cast around in that show a lot, to the point where I stopped caring. I think that was sort of, like, my big issue. Was that the cast would change, like, every other week. They added some good characters to that show, though. There were some fun characters. Like, I was a big fan of, I think his name is the Atom. I liked him a lot, too. He was fun. Goading attack. Yeah, some later seasons were difficult for me to watch because a lot of the politics they forced into it. And some character writing. Yeah. Tripping attack's probably good. I'm gonna go with that for now. I forgot Jonah Hex was in that show. It was brief, wasn't it? But he was definitely in that show. Okay, spells that we can... So we have a Scroll of Fly. I'm 90% sure we have a Scroll of Wall of Fire. Conjure Minor Elemental is pretty good. I know we have this for sure. What's this? Flame Shield? Okay. I don't think we have a Scroll of Polymorph. Actually, we can check. He's like the only one we can check. The Atom guy played himself and Superman in a crossover. I never got to that last crossover.
You have my attention.
I don't know. That last crossover didn't get me. Fly is right there. Do we have that ice spell? We have a billion dimension doors. We have lightning bolt still. Glyph of warding. What's this? Scroll of slow. The other Superman actor played Superman in Evil Superman. You see, I didn't end up watching the Supergirl show. It was sort of the one that I like left out of the circle of shows that I watched. It was the best in my opinion, and it wrapped up the Arrow saga. Oh. Well, that shows that I should probably fucking watch that. So we didn't have Wall of Fire. And I think Shadowheart has banishment, so we don't need him to have banishment. We have a million dimension doors. We have a Glyph of warding that he can learn. And fly. So realistically, it's down to Wall of Fire and Conjure Elemental. Yeah. Honestly, it's Conjure Minor Elemental, which isn't even that great, so I think Wall of Fire is the way to go. That is the one you have to go back and see. So is that the one that's Superman and Lois? Is that what that show is called?
What now?
I've been seeing a lot of it on the internet. Superman's just never been one of those characters that's like called to me like other characters did. At least the last couple of seasons, I see. Yeah, like I said, Superman just didn't call to me like... Honestly, what was so fun about Arrow was just how grounded it was compared to other stuff that was out. Like, fucking Smallville was so bad. Smallville, in my opinion, was so bad. Goddamn, I'm standing in the twisting vines again. I will say though, Smallville sort of like introduced the concept of like the superhero TV shows, and I feel like a lot of people don't give it that credit, the credit that it like truly deserves for being like one of the early ones to show us that stuff. Yes, I can't believe I did know Legends of Tomorrow. I just completely forgot it for a quick second for some reason. I feel like that, for whatever reason, that just didn't sound right to be its name. I don't know why. Okay. I am gonna save because I'm getting worried about some of these glitches popping up. There was Supergirl and Superman and Lois. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. In my head, that was the one that was always like, it's not part of the same universe, so I don't care as much. But that was probably the wrong way to look at it. The giant eagle regards you in disdain. Animal handling. Turn away from the eagle as you approach, indicating that you are not interested in its nest. I love Smallville. What did you hate about it? I just thought it was so corny. It was so corny. I've never like truly sat down and watched it, but I've always thought it was really corny. That's just me though. And it's supposed to be corny. It's a superhero show.
The eagle seems satisfied, but keeps a watchful eye on you.
Okay. I'm just gonna clear up some more of the
Whatever it takes.
growth around here, so when the fight does break out, we're not getting caught. All right. Gonna have to go. Phone's dying, and apparently this is the only store that doesn't have a charger in it. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna do this fight, and then we're probably gonna finish the stream off anyway. So we're pretty close to the end as is. So, see you later, Trent. All right, let's do this thing. What? They're not gonna fight us? I just like lit him on fire.
Can't give up now.
Okay, what can I polymorph into? I kind of want to mess around with polymorph, but I don't know what the heck it'll do. We'll figure it out in a minute. I think now the best thing to do would be...
I'm ready.
Freedom of movement is a free spell. I'm not a fan of that. Guardian of Faith. Let's just throw that right in the middle of everything. And then start the fight off right. Bam. Whoa. Okay, I was a little concerned that that would get us. Didn't do too much. I kind of want to transform Gale and see what happens. Oh, he becomes a goat. That's not great. I was really thinking that that would be helpful for us and not bad. How foolish of me. I've honestly never used polymorph before, so that was a new thing for me to try. No, you didn't.
Huh. That screeching is bound to bring more of them down on us.
Whack.
My faith will protect me. Time to strike.
I can't believe I didn't know that was what was going to happen. I feel foolish. But we will Hunter's Mark. We'll get this one with Hunter's Mark. And then we will move ahead a bit. Is this thing in range yet? It is. So one shot there, and then I will get Gale out of the polymorph form. Oh, how are you gonna miss? Run up into battle. Go, Gale, go. Beautiful. Back to oh, what? I just ended my turn by a mistake. My bad.
Can't give up.
Okay.
I will ascend.
Ooh, hello.
You bow.
Whack.
Or you break.
Excellent.
Death is but a word away.
You know what? We're gonna rest after this anyway. Where's Wall of Fire? Did I not prepare any of those spells? Oh well. Well, I did have Wall of Fire. Just gonna drop the nuke. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Damn. Can't crushing flight because of that. Okay. Best just to deal damage to the most as possible. Issues later. Tripping attack. He's prone. Fuck it.
This is your end.
Gotta take out as many as possible. Shit, I thought she had more spell slots left for some reason.
Time to deal some punishment.
She can't attack again. That's not good at all. It's barely big enough to get them both, but not enough to kill either. Gale on Gale.
Please save me. I cannot take much more.
Just go into the middle. Stop looting it. No, stop attacking Gale, you bitch.
Got to concentrate. Victory awaits.
Alright. Die. Crushing flight. Die. So close.
Let's finish this. Need to stay
It
focused.
can't reach. Likelihood is killing you with this. It saves.
I am death.
Phew. That was close. Alright. So, now is a good time to go rest up. Dead Kobold.
My energy wanes. Time to rest.
Alright, well, we are officially back to where we were when we lost the last time. So, I think now is a good time to go to camp and rest up. And we will pray. We will pray that things don't go horribly wrong. So we will find out shortly how things go, because we will be playing again on Sunday. And yeah, that was a 2.5 hour stream. Pretty good for the first one back. We'll do another 2.5, 3 hours on Sunday, maybe a little bit more depending on how I feel on Saturday or on Sunday. So yeah, I will see you guys on Friday for the recap of the whatever comes out, if it's going to be the Age of Umbra or if it's going to be the one of the live shows. We'll see what happens. We're gonna play it by ear, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.